If you're one of the many people that's suddenly interested in reloading their own ammunition, you're in the right place. Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. I can remember when I started reloading my own ammunition, how overwhelming it was and how intimidating it was to learn about the process end to end, to decide what kind of equipment and tools and supplies I was going to need, and how to economically reload my own ammunition without blowing up my gun and without blowing up myself. And I'll tell you, I can still remember with vivid clarity what it was like to shoot that first round of 44 Magnum ammunition, to see a giant flame ball, to feel intense recoil, and I was still alive and my gun was still alive. What a beautiful thing. So I want to help empower you to get started reloading your own ammunition. In this video, and if you click on that first link in the accompanying article, I'm going to walk through a ton of resources both here on UltimateReloader.com and externally that can help you understand what's necessary and help you to understand how best to get started. And the first thing you're going to want to do is decide, what am I loading for? Am I loading for handguns, for rifles, or for both? And to help you walk through what the requirements are for each, I have two resources. The first is called What You Need to Start Loading Pistol Ammunition. And the second, as you might guess, is called What You Need to Start Loading Rifle Ammunition. And in each of the articles, there's actually a table of different tools, components, and supplies that are either mandatory, in other words, you can't really load the ammunition without them, or optional. They might be nice to have. You know, something like this KMS squared UFO press light. I have these on most of my presses. They help with convenience and they help with safety, but you can get started without one. So if you take a look at those two lists and you look at a union of the two, if you're going to load for both rifle and pistol, you'll have a shopping list, and you can therefore start getting, your shopping cart filled online. You might talk to friends, you might go to local stores. Might be a little bit difficult right now, but at least you know what it is that you're going to need. After you know what you're going to need to know how to load ammunition. I've put together a resource called Reloading 101. It's a set of articles. There aren't any videos for it, but it's a free resource on UltimateReloader.com aimed mostly at handgun reloading. It's going to walk through all the different components, different types of bullets, different types of powder, different types of primers, and then the end-to-end process with hand-drawn diagrams that are showing you exactly what's going on when you do things like full-length size a case or expand the case mouth to accept a bullet. It's not going to take you real long to read those articles, and at the bottom of every article there's a next article link. Could not be easier. And I'll also point out that reloading manuals, which are rich sources of load data for different types of components. Each component manufacturer typically offers a manual that covers whatever their products are, or they might be more general, like the Lyman Reloading Manual, where there's a whole bunch of data for a bunch of different types of bullets and different powders using different types of primers and so on and so forth. And it's a resource that's a little bit more general. This Hornady manual is an interesting case because it is focused on Hornady bullets, as you might guess. It's one of their key businesses. But at the beginning of the manual, there's a little bit of a history, and there's a complete walkthrough that guides you through the process of learning how to load your own ammunition. So this book costs money, but it's money well spent because you're going to get load data, and you're also going to learn the entire process of reloading your own ammunition. So definitely make sure you have the appropriate load data. It's available online for free. Hodgdon has their own free online load data. Companies like Nosler, almost everybody offers free load data that's targeted at their own components. It's also worth it to pay for a book that's going to give you more general information kind of across the board. You can also go to a reloading class. Now, right now with the crisis we have with the coronavirus, that might be difficult. But you might have a friend or a family member that can also teach you how to reload. I would highly, highly recommend that you do that, because an in-person interactive experience is always going to be better than trying to learn from an online resource. From my own personal experience, and you might want to do both. Can you learn just from Ultimate Reloader? Absolutely. And if you click through to the article, I'm going to have a ton of different resources. I mentioned Reloading 101. That's focused mostly on handgun ammunition reloading. I just did a mech metallic showcase that walked through the entire start to finish process of reloading 6.5 PRC. It's going to be the same basic processes regardless of whether you're loading 223, 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC, 338 Lapua, and so on and so forth. So again, if you click on the article link, it's going to be right there embedded in line. And I've got a ton of other resources as well. You're going to want to navigate the videos and search here on Ultimate Reloader because I've covered these reloading processes literally hundreds of times. I hope it's helpful for you all. There's also other channels that are really great. There's the Reloaders Network. Johnny's Reloading Bench has a lot of great information and load data and workups for different things. A lot of the different precision-oriented channels have, mentions of reloading. If you look at the 6.5 guys stuff, things like that. So lots of different resources. If you have specific questions, please drop a comment on this video and we will start a discussion and help get you pointed in the right direction. I want for you to realize the dream of reloading your own ammunition. It is fulfilling, it's practical, and it's fun. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications because I got a lot more killer content coming up. Until next time, happy shooting and happy new reloading hobby.